You always take a look on that and you compare yourself, like what I did. I brought a new chair.
This is completely red flag for me. Worst situation ever that could happen in my Christmas days.
Where this girl came from, a Mean Girls movie?
I did probably the most craziest things in my life.
Oh, just a sec. My cats wanna join.
Welcome to our first Christmas episode. It's that time of year when the city lights are sparkling, but our brains sometimes forget to join the party. And I'm so happy we're starting here. Inna, do you feel the Christmas mood already or not yet?
I would say 50-50. Because maybe I need to go outside and see all these Christmas decorations. But during I prepared to do this video, I already have some 50% from the 100. So I hope when we're gonna end this recording, it will be maybe 80%. For sure. What about you?
Actually the same, but I also feel that we only start these Christmas preparations and atmosphere because, for example, London Lights were launched maybe 5 days ago. We have this very beautiful, interesting streets in London like Oxford Street, Bond Street, Covent Garden. I think that it will accelerate and increase the mood from day to day, and by the Christmas day, we already will be fully packed with Christmas vibes.
I'm waiting for the pictures you shared.
100%, I will do it. Are you going to decorate your Christmas tree?
Well, I'm not sure about the Christmas tree because usually I decorate my apartment with the lights. As you can see, I already have it. And also I use maybe some parts of the Christmas tree, some small pieces, just to feel the smell of the Christmas tree because I really like the smell. And I don't want to clean it after. And I have a cat, so that's impossible because when you have a cat, they like to play with the toys on the Christmas tree. They like to play with the Christmas tree itself. So that will be a disaster. I don't want to do that.
Have you ever believed in Santa Claus?
Oh, wow, that was a long time ago. But actually, I think I understood that there is a Santa. I understood that there is some magical in this Christmas time. But usually I asked my parents for the presents and I want Santa bring me something like this. But I think I understood that parents will buy it and just put the presents under the Christmas tree. So I cannot say for sure. Maybe I was like very clever kid and I understood that that you should believe in the magic, but you should know your limits. So, and what about you?
I actually can relate because I think that I did believe in Santa Claus pretty firmly, I would say, pretty strong. And I really, really loved our family traditions when I used to write letters to Santa Claus and put them into window and just waiting while elves will come and take this letter and deliver to Santa Claus. The same as you, I always knew probably that it was my mom, but I always called it gifts from Santa Claus. And one summer day when we played on the playground with other kids, I was probably 9 years old or 10 years old. And it was girls, we were sharing our beauty products, trying to make makeup to be beautiful because we had some fashion showcase week or something like that. One girl asked me, like, oh, it's such a beautiful beauty set. I had eyeshadows, some lipsticks, for sure for kids. It was kids cosmetics. And she asked me, where is it from? Where did you buy it? I said, oh, this is from Santa Claus. Even without thinking something bad or something else, because for me it was very silly, very simple that, oh, this is Christmas gift from Santa Claus. I adore this. And she literally instantly turned around and started screaming to other girls, oh, look at her, she believes in Santa Claus. She believes in Santa Claus. She believes that it exists. And, I felt so betrayed. It was such a bully behavior, because this moment showed me that, oh, believing in magic is not cool. believing in Santa Claus not cool. And I even could attract these kinds of actions and conversations from her side. Looking back, I understand that for some reason, kids really want to grow faster and stop believing in some cute magic things. And I don't know why it's so cool to be adult. And actually, when we already adults, it's so cool to come back in our childhood memories and in these Christmas traditions, rituals, vibe, and mood.
Well, I would say that where this girl came from, a Mean Girls movie, very, very mean, first of all. And then I would agree with you about that we want to grow up faster than we grow up, and we want to get back to the childhood. And when we are old, we want to get back to the teenager time, I think. And that's just shows us that we always want something that we don't have, and we always regret about time we used to have that we didn't use it properly. So that's just human nature, and if you understand it, you will use your time, your body, your beauty, your years you have right now, because you were like I think that's the middle of the life, right? If I'm 35 years old, for example, that can be a middle of my life, the golden middle. So I just need to live like the full life at this time, so I won't regret when I will be grandmama for 70 years old, for example.
Yeah, 100%. And I also think that we adults all need this kind of switch inside our brain and mind to be able to remove all these deadlines, daily routines, problems at work, problems at some relationship, and just enjoy our Christmas time, because it's really can help to recharge, to boost, and be ready for next year. I actually adore Christmas because of this period, because you can have some conclusions, results, and do some retrospective in very kind, soft way. You don't need to be harsh on yourself. You don't need to criticize yourself so much. You just need to be ready and prepare yourself to a new period in your life. So yeah, we need to have a switch. And I think our main task and challenge for these Christmas episodes is to gain this Christmas atmosphere and just believe in the magic, just as kids do. Because I also think that people with kids, especially like before 9, 10 years old, they're so lucky because they can create this atmosphere for their kids and be part of this fantastic mood with Santa Claus, rituals, gifts, and just enjoying this festive period.
Yes, agree with you. That's the only thing why I can regret that I don't have kids yet. But also agree with you about that. That's like the period when you can remember what you did for the past year and have some plans for the new year. But also very important to be kind to yourself, as you said. The social media era, when we just taking a look on other people and we always compare ourselves with others, and you see that somebody opened a business that maybe brought a new car, some huge archives from the life they live.
Gained 5 millions in net profit. That's
Yeah.
its unicorn startup level.
Or even burn the kid, giving a birth to the kid. That's also, or get married or found the love of their life. And you always taking a look on that and you compare yourself, like what I did. I brought a new chair, for example. So and also like what trips I took this year, what I saw, what was new in my life. So yeah, just try not to be so uh, tough to yourself and not to compare yourself with all the other people, because you don't know what was the background for all that they have, and maybe they show you only a good thing from this year, and you have no idea what was the bad, because we just don't want to talk about that. That's too personal.
Yes, yes, I completely agree with that. We do know the story behind all of this success and achievements, and it's just not fair to be over criticizing to yourself because we don't have full information from other people. And to be honest, we also translate only what's comfortable to us on social media, because sometimes we just don't want to say one more thing about this emotional burnt out at work or nasty clients that we have or something else, because it just happens. And it's better to focus on happiness and positive moments, but we also in the trap of creating this appearance that everything is so good with other people, but we actually don't know how they cope with some negativity in their lives.
Yeah, so just the kindly reminder for everyone who's watching this video that be kind to yourself.
Out my curiosity, what's your best gift that you received when you believed in Santa Claus?
Um, that's the hard question, because I actually not sure that I do remember my childhood for 100%. When I starting to get in these memories out, that it came out, but not that fast. I would say that the most important thing for me as a child was the emotions, not the presence. You know, I just wanted that um, to feel that the love from my parents. You know, that they understand what I want, that they hear me. So that was the most important, and also it was very important for me was to have this family time at the table. Relatives I have, they came to my grandmama's, and she made this beautiful table, and we all eat and drink. So I think this was the most important. And I'm not sure I can describe some like physical presence I received, but all these emotions, that was the warmest emotions in the life.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I would say that I am very grateful for this feeling of anticipation of the magic, because nothing beats that feeling when you trying to fall asleep before this celebration time, midnight, and you know that you wake up and you will see some surprise on the Christmas tree. So I really grateful for this feeling, because it somehow creates appearance that magic can happen in our world. So first I will be very materialistic about this question. So I really loved my Christmas gift. It was the book for girls.
Ah,
How I know that this is very ridiculous things to say, but you know, all our cultural environment that girls are girls and boys are boys. And in my age, when I was like 8 or 9 years old, these books were very, very popular. How to be a proper lady, yeah? With all this etiquette and all these manners, that's how to eat desserts properly, how to open the room. I don't know why I fancy that, but I really loved this book. And the second item was that beauty set from my mom that gave this to me, because it was 3 floors of cosmetics. Looking back, it's such a technology creation that's I never seen before. When you receive this case and it can be open in different sides and different rotation, and it had 3 floors of this beauty set. I was so happy. I was so happy with this gift. So I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, my mom, who found this, who bought it, and provided me such much joy at this day.
that's a masterpiece. And that girl, the mean girl, told me
Yeah.
something. Mm.
Yeah, but that's a good lesson of being resilient, actually. I just didn't realize how many things like that happened in my life. So I am actually grateful for that, because now lots of feedbacks that I receive, it's nothing to compare with that wound that some nasty kids did to me when I was a child.
You are too kind.
Maybe. Do you remember your first Christmas movie that you watched?
So the Christmas for 100% Christmas, about the Christmas.
Maybe some movie that you watch during Christmas and that instantly brings you this festive vibe and atmosphere.
Harry Potter. I would say the first part actually, because maybe because of that atmosphere, we felt that for the very first time with the first part, and the music. When I hear the Harry Potter music, I always thinking about Christmas, the Christmas holidays, this winter time, and in my mind there's always picture of how Hagrid bring this huge Christmas tree to the Hogwarts, and how Harry and Ron they playing with chests, and all these pictures came to my mind when I thinking about the Christmas.
How will we involve ourselves in Christmas festive mood while we have all these deadlines, working routine? How we will engage in the celebration while our brain is still working on some projects? What's your kinds of ritual that you want to do maybe today, maybe next week to boost yourself?
Well, first of all, that's the movies, because this is a time, the cozy time of the year, the magical time of the year. During the summer or the spring or maybe even all the fall season, I always trying to take myself outside to join the weather, to join the sun. But when it's so, I would say, foggy, and rainy all the time, not much snow here in Odessa, so I'm staying at home, and I just love this time when I can spend it at home and relax on my sofa and not feeling like I blame myself that I'm missing a life, because I have this feeling sometimes when it's a very beautiful weather outside and I stay at home as a beer. So I think that's the movies, first of all, because even now I feel that I am watching a lot of movies and TV shows more than I did at the summer. It's always a book. I would like to read something. I turn on the YouTube some videos like the fireplace or something, and hear the sound and see this fire and trying to hit it with the image, the video. And also, I like to taking long walks at the evening, because I see these decorations you told about, right? So all these lights, they bring me some feeling. I love this store, this all this the business, how many efforts they bring to reflect this season, this atmosphere. So that's the stores, the coffee shops, or even some huge buildings like the hotels at the city. I think that there's some kind of challenge who gonna decorate their building better. And it also give me that feeling. I'm trying to decorate myself, let's say that. The outfit is also giving me some kind of atmosphere. I like to put the scarf on me, even if it's just for the beauty, not hitting me because it's 15 degrees outside. Yeah, so I think and wearing the gloves also give me some feeling, so some magical feeling. And drinking the hot tea, the coffee, outside is all well. Yeah, I think all these rituals. So right now I'm at the stage that I'm watching it in TV shows and the movies. I put the scarf on and I'm taking a long walk to see how everyone prepare for the Christmas, because I cannot say we 100% ready. So we just see how the lights appear time after time.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I will see the progress. And I think middle of December, I will be fully charged.
That's amazing. That's so fascinating. And by chance, do you have this Gryffindor scarf in your shelf? Or
No, but I have a sweatshirt.
oh,
As-
nice,
yes.
still nice. What about your outside activities? Do you have some ice rinks? Do you like skiing there, or maybe you fancy sleds?
I'm only watch the people who does that. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I do have it's near around on my building where I live, but I'm not very confident at all these winter activities, because I'm little afraid of the ice that I will falling and I will break something or even scratch myself. So, but I like to watch actually. I like to feel this feeling, because a lot of people came to these activities and they play the music, the Christmas music. And we have this hot tea, we have this big grogs or something else, in your cups. And you just can enjoy the lights actually, because there is always a lot of lights at such space. So yeah, I'm the person who steps back and watch everyone. enjoying.
And London has this very big, beautiful, festive winter wonderland. This is a fair where is lots of attractions for tourists, and not only for tourists, but you can have their mulled wine, hot chocolate, some tasty hot food, and see all these attractions just in front of you. And they're repeating this year by year, and people so happy there.
I feel that cozy and warm atmosphere. That's the place when everybody going crazy a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's yeah, because actually here in Odessa, that's the seaside city. So we have this place like the summer fair, if I can call that. Like there's a lot of attractions for the people. They came to the city, they want to have fun. So at the winter time, this place turns to the Christmas fair, so you can have fun year around. So yeah, I would just pass by and nothing more.
Yeah, yeah, the same here. And I remember that actually these Christmas fairs with all these crowds of people, they making you do things sometimes that you not used to. Because, for example, maybe 2 years ago, I was with my friend there. My first time ever experience in Winter Wonderland. I'm so grateful that my friend invited me because I literally felt this atmosphere. It was so cool. I did probably the most craziest things in my life that right now I will not repeat at all. I already got it and I don't want this. So we had this, and also we have right now this big, long, high things. Yeah, attraction. And it takes you to the top and swinging you around. Just
You are crazy.
and basically what you just have for protection and your safety, this is just some belt, just one.
I thought an angel, and that's it.
Probably our angels work very hard with the people who is going for this, because it was so insane. I was just, oh my god, please, I want to be safe, I want to be alive after this. But the one of benefits of this move and action and decision was to see London with this big high without any comprehensive protection, and you just see it with your eyes. You see the whole London in front of you. Oh, it was so crazy. It was very reckless.
Well, the view was the price,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think. And that's the great memories,
Yeah.
actually. You always remember that, I think, because that was so stressful.
Lots of adrenaline, lots of dopamine, and lots of cortisol for sure. So I wouldn't repeat it. And if we're talking about much more relaxing things to do to prepare myself to the Christmas, I would say that I do have Christmas playlist on Spotify. I just put one song. I always start with Sia, Snowman, and some song about Christmas, like Every Day is Christmas with You.
Uh-huh.
And these two songs, they just give me instant dopamine of Christmas vibes. All the songs, they literally immerse me into this atmosphere like in 2 or 3 seconds. So yeah, I would like to say Spotify playlist is must have if you want to feel something Christmassy. And also, we recently bought hot chocolate with marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
That's just amazing piece of food and piece of this vibe when you're doing this hot chocolate with very nice Christmas cup. It's also the must have in the recipe, because we have the special cups and mugs that we use in only in Christmas days, like December, probably a bit January, just to not to lose all this vibe and not to switch off very quickly. Yeah, so that's it. And you already feel something different from your daily routine.
The mug after we recorded, I think I will go out to the um yeah, to the scenes and brought myself a cup, so I will share it with you. And actually, I think that would be the great idea to share your Spotify list, maybe below this video in the comments. Maybe someone gonna, yeah, maybe someone gonna use it for me, for example, or just take some songs from that list, right? So
Yeah.
please share it.
Okay, let's attach it to the video. You have some movies and I do have some movies. We don't know these names, titles of them, but we have hints, and we will play these kinds of green or red flags of the cases or the heroes that happens in these movies stories. So, would you like to have some introduction for this game before you start, Ina? Or maybe tell more something about this?
Yes, so I prepared these situations, for example, that happens that I took it from the plot or took it from the life of the main characters. So I would share these situations with you. I know the movie, and maybe you will recognize the movie. Maybe you heard about this movie, something, and you will tell me, is that the red flag for you, this situation, or it's the green flag for you? What would you do? How would you react on that?
I'm all in. I'm very curious. I'm very curious. I'm very interested.
Okay, so let's start. I will take in a look at my laptop because I have a notes over here. Okay, so the first one. You have a friend, it's like your bestie, but you fall in love with her husband. So you decided to convince him on the Christmas Eve that you in love with him. What would you say on that?
This is completely red flag for me. This is so unbelievably bad. That's the worst situation ever that could happen in my Christmas days. Because I think that if you have your friends, best friends, and she's married, happily married, I hope so, and it's just not the right situations to do. It's for me, I'm just isolating myself with all these feelings, with all these emotions. I just don't consider my friend's partner to be something available for me to dream of. I just literally don't see them as a man. Sorry.
Absolutely agree. Same here. Same here. Because and also there's the great the great ground for my friendship with my besties. It's we have a completely different, the opposite taste for romance. And I have this like the block in my mind, and I just don't see them, never.
Yeah.
So I agree that that's the very red flag.
Yes. Crimson red.
Okay, so that's the same movie. I have one more from this movie, and maybe you will guess the movie, or I will tell you the name.
Okay.
You have a friends and a family, but on the holidays you decide to take a trip to the new country because you believe you will find love there.
Do I have partner right now?
No, you don't have a boyfriend or the girlfriend. You are single, but you have a friend, you have a family, but you decide to take this move to take to leave everything you have and just take a trip to the other country because you believe you will find your soulmate or love or some romance.
I would say very honestly, because I'm actually a very romantic person, and this is green flag for me 100%. Because even if I don't find the love of my life in this trip, I would have great memories and great trip to remember of. So that's actually what I was doing every time before I met my boyfriend. So if not love, there's something interesting, something else, something even much more cooler. So for me, this is green flag.
Well, I would agree, but I feeling something like 50. I'm feeling something like 50-50 because I'm just not sure about the safety to be alone at the other country. But if I would be a guy, I would feel more safety and for sure because that's the story about the guy. He made the step. Do you have any ideas what this movie is?
That's so tricky because I don't remember that I watched this. Or maybe, actually, maybe this is the movie. I'm not sure, but maybe this is the holiday.
No,
No?
no, but very close.
Okay, but it was very similar.
It is. So let's.
What is it? Just tell me.
So that's Love Actually. I took the
haven't watched
stories.
that.
You
I
should. You should watch it for sure, because that's the most one of the most beloved movies for me. And for the Christmas, it has a lot of stories, and it's all about England actually. Many stories of the different situations and different people, and they all mm, it's a happy end for everyone. So you should watch it. I think you will enjoy it, and a great cast actually.
Super. So this is on my watch list till Christmas. I need to watch it ASAP.
So should I move to the next one?
We can switch actually. We can
Okay, let's go.
now I can
You
now
go.
I can do my list. Is it a red or green flag for you if someone is keeping a detailed spreadsheet of who owes you money, including relatives?
Well, I would say that's the green flag for me, because money likes to be counted, and if that's like your financial education, you should be careful to your money. You shouldn't let people to use you for money. If they take money from you, they should give it back. And so to have this list is absolutely for 100% sure. Unless you are give the money as a present, as a gift, right? Then you don't make this list. You make the list with the gifts you gave the people.
Great, great. I actually agree because you need to be very reasonable and rational with money. The second option from my list: person who gets visited by three strangers at night and somehow doesn't call the police once.
Maybe that's the person who never dies. Like the new Frankenstein that can heal himself or something. That's the reddest flag from the all red flags. Nah, never. I would get afraid even if somebody knocks my door just once, actually, because I'm not ready for the guests if they didn't call me before they visit. So yeah, that's the scary flag, the red flag.
Yeah, very dangerous. And I would pretend I'm not here at all. So yeah, it was very, very strange move from this hero from the movies that I have for you. And I have the last one. Last one. Someone who thinks sleep paralysis demons would make excellent life coaches.
Well, when I hear that demons can be coaches, it's that's the red flag for sure. But I think that a lot is that the movie or it's from the reality, because I think a lot of influencers, they are the demons because they trying to coach people with the thing and the stuffs that are absolutely red flag.
Maybe you already know what was this movie.
I think the first one with a list of the money you gave, I think it's something about the Scrooge, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I love this character. I also want to have this underground with the huge swimming pool of the gold, so I can take this with. And the second one, maybe that's the Grinch or
That
something, because
actually, that's okay, okay, okay.
or something evil, something evil that gets to your house and trying to damage you, but you like fight back 3 times per night. mm, but and the second one with the demons, I have no ideas actually.
That's all three points for one movie that's called Scrooge Christmas Carol. Yeah, so this is all about Scrooge, and I will explain. I will elaborate what demons mean and three stages because this is very similar point. Because Scrooge had three visitors, and they were kind of ghosts from different universe to help him understand the situation where he was wrong in the life. So someone called it sleep paralysis demons because sometimes we have this kind of feeling in our sleep when we usually sleep on our back fully, and we have some delusional appearance of something.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And three strangers at night, yeah, they just entered his house and took what they wanted, took him actually to these places where they needed to be. So yeah, this is all about Scrooge Christmas Carol, but I liked your idea about Grinch because I did have this movie, but I will not show you right now. So
What?
you can continue.
That's the only demon at the Christmas time I know. That's the Grinch.
Yeah, but he was very sad. He was
Yeah.
very sad and heartbroken. This is
And that's why he was that mean.
yes.
Okay, then let's go. I have 3 points for the other movie. That's the one movie.
Yeah.
That's the hint for you. Okay, so doctor told you that you are sick and not much time left. So you decide to take all the money from your pension account and travel to the place you always dreamed about.
Green flag? Yes, I deserve this. Before I die, I deserve to have some rest and do something that I want. Yeah.
I would say that I would double check with the other doctor, and if he confirms that not much time left, I would do the same exactly. Can I call it like the double check green flag?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with the next one. During vacation, you met the company and looks like you have a good time together. Like you are alone, you travel single, and you met the company of the people. But then you accidentally find out that they was making fun of you all this time and spooned in tricks. What would you do? Is that would be what kind of situation is that for you? The red flag or the green flag?
For me, it feels like a betrayal. So yeah, that's very very not comfortable situation. I wouldn't like to be in that. So it's definitely red flag. I'm very curious how this all points connected with each other because it's very interesting story. Okay, let's proceed.
I will tell you. I will call the name of the movie, and I think you also enjoyed it. I would say that here that the main character she did even better. You know, she shamed them for what they did, but she forgave. This strong lady, I would say. Hmm. She gave them a lesson each for each.
Mhm.
Okay, so the last one. There is a guy on your work, and you in love with him for like couple years already, but you never dare to ask him out.
Is he available?
Yeah, he's single, and you like communicate. You making a you joke together. You having some fun on the work, but you never asking him out.
Honestly, I would say due to my experience, I would say that this is green flag because I am that old lady rules. I like the man doing first steps. I like be sure that man wants to have something with me and he's ready to be this hunter, I would say, or just even not a hunter, but the person who initiates something. Because I think this is very strong position from men's side when you actually want to get to know your interest. So for me, this is a green flag. So I would say she's doing everything right. So, but I know that some stories, especially American and European cultures, they don't see anything bad to have this first step from women. They think this is okay, and I actually also respect that. This is just not my cup of tea. I don't want to be a leader of this initiative.
Absolutely agree. Well, I would say that it also the green flag for me, just based on my experience, because when I was initiate something like that with a man, it never turns to something, never. Because so I believe that really I can only show the interested that yeah, I'm okay to go out with you, but it's never the feeling that I'm like falling in love, or I cannot fall in love from the first sight. Actually, that's my superpower. So yeah, I waiting for a man to be to make this first step, and I also then feel, can that be something romantic, or that's just a friendship? So yeah, I'm agree. So it's time to you. Do you have any idea what this movie is?
I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this game. I even know what it could be, because
Maybe you never saw it. That's fine. Now we will watch it. You never watched that.
okay, just tell me the name.
So that's the name of the movie. That's the American, the Hollywood movie. It calls Last Holiday.
No.
I think you never saw it, but that's very amazing movie, and it's that's not the new one. Oh, just a sec. My cats wanna join.
Hello, Kitty. What's his name?
Um, Bandit.
Why is he a rebel?
No, he just a big cat, and he stole my heart. That's what.
Did you take him from mafia or what?
Yeah, he was we found them on the street. So
Oh, seriously?
yeah, but he was a kid. He was a kitten, and he living his best life. Don't worry. Okay, so this year made at 2006, and I think for me it's like 100% of this Christmas mood and charm, because that's the lady. She receiving a news from a doctor that it's left only for that she doesn't have much time left, so she take all that money she already made. She was working at uh, I think she was working at the mall, and she had the guy she liked, and he was also working at the mall. Yeah, and so she went to the Czech Republic. That was her dream, to visit the hotel, and there was the super chef of that hotel, and he cooked a new meal every evening. There was no the times that he repeat this meal he made. So, and she had an amazing time there. So, you know, she came from America, and we see all this beauty of the European old city, and very great atmosphere. So it doesn't have much rating actually, because I see that IMDb gave only 6, and on Rotten Tomatoes it's 56. So
Oh, that's
not.
all rubbish. That's all just
Mhm.
rubbish and very unfair.
It is, because I feel the atmosphere, and it's funny. It's beautiful because the image, the picture, and the dresses she wear, and it's very brave because she made these brave steps, and that's the very happy ending for everybody.
So
So
she became hell. Okay, okay.
yeah, you will
Yeah.
see. You will see. Yeah.
I love these stories when we see happy ending. I really love these
Yeah.
stories because they give some hope and inspiration, motivation. So yeah.
Exactly. I don't like the movies without a happy ending, because if I would want that, I have a real life for no happy ending sometimes. When I'm watching a movie, I want to see a happy end for everybody.
Okay,
Okay,
we
so
already have so much on our shoulders to bring. So yes, that's
exactly, exactly.
okay.
Okay,
Are you
so
ready?
your turn. Yeah,
Good.
me and the kitty.
So this movie, I have also 3 points. First one: someone who disappears for hours, reappears, and refuses to explain anything properly.
Red flag. Even
Yes.
even if we are talking about a couple hours, I hate when people disappear, and I hate when they never telling you the whole story. You know, people doesn't like the lie. I don't like them either. But I also don't like when people not telling you the whole story. And if you want to share, please share. If you don't want to share, then disappear from my life, because I'm very open, and sometimes I don't need to be asked something. It's like, what is my mood, or what I'm doing. I just love to share it. So, and for me, that's the real relationship, when you can be that open, and the person never judge you for that openness.
Yeah, yeah. And I also think this is also about the trust, because when it's wobbly and the person disappears, appears, and don't want to explain anything, this is just breaking the trust in relationship at all. You can just believe him or trust him or build something
Yeah.
stable with him. Okay, so Another one. Randomly following someone into hidden places because they claim it's worth it.
Well, it depends what body I have in this life. If I would be a man, I would follow someone if they invited me. But if I'm a woman, a small woman, I would say, right? And I cannot be sure for 100% that that place I follow is safe for me. Maybe I would do that when I feel the adventure mood. But I would double check, the place I came before I came in. I would double check the situation and then make a choice. So if it's possible to be in the middle, well, no, let's say that's the green flag. That's the green flag, but I will watch around. That's the green flag with watch around.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of red flag, but it will be green if I can trust this person, if I know this person. So, yeah, this is all about trust again. A person who thinks healing means wandering the city at night and hoping the universe gives them a sign.
I think that's the red flag, actually. Maybe that's the nice thing that you are a dreamer, and you believe in something magical. But I'm not sure that you need the sign if you are already want to do something. If you want to do something, you have an energy for that, and you have that power inside you to do that. And you can only not make sure how you're going to do that or what will be the consequences. But I think you shouldn't wait for some sign to do. So I think that's the red flag.
Okay, yeah, accepted. As for me, I do think that this is kind of yellow flag for me, because if you just waiting and hope that universe give you a sign, it will never work like that, because you need to do actually something. You need to be already on some direction that only you who drove this direction. You can be influenced by something, because it's very easy to be in this trap when someone tells you what to do, and I wouldn't like to be in this position. Yeah, so, but sometimes, I have this very interesting exercise from my therapist. If I'm not mistaken, this is something from therapist Jung, if you heard about his theories and all of this. And this exercise means if you have some question, or if you don't know what to do, if you really have a few directions and you can decide you stuck with something, you just go for a walk and maybe in headphones, enjoying the weather, noticing some details, and keep asking yourself this question on and on again. And then you need to concentrate on the things that you see on the streets or in the park or in the forest. And if something catches your attention, like for example, even the leaves on the tree, or some, I don't know, rubbish bin, but it was very interesting to you, maybe some sticker was on it or something like that, or maybe, I don't know, some beautiful fence, whatever, you close your eyes and you need to imagine yourself as this object. For example, if you like the leaf on the tree, you imagine yourself this leaf and you see yourself from different perspective, and you answering the question from the perspective of the leaf. Don't look at me as I'm crazy, because obviously the leaf can provide you any answer, because this is not live object or not live person. But sometimes your unconscious can play by these rules and provide you a very surprising answer and entrance to different reality, to different perspective. Because yeah, I know that this sounds like very absurd things, talking to leaves on the trees in the park, but that's simple elements that help your unconscious works for you. And I actually tried this a few times, and it's really interesting experience. I would recommend you to try if someone is stuck and can't find any answers in their lives.
I don't think it's crazy, actually. I think that's the trick for your brain to use this other perspective view. because I'm not sure that you can do it just like you sit somewhere or you walk somewhere and just you're trying to see yourself from the other perspective. But when you use this other object, it works better for the human brain. So doesn't sound simple for me.
Yeah, thanks for the support. That I do think that I'm crazy a bit. Okay, so turning back to this movie, what do you think? Have you watched it? Does it remind you of something?
Well, when you asked the first one about the cozy place, I thought about the movie The Holiday, but I'm not
Mhm.
sure. Not sure, because I think there was something risky at all that moves that main characters did at the movie, but I'm not sure for 100%.
Okay. So I would name the real name of this movie, and this is Last Christmas.
Ah,
I think it's very, very interesting that we collected the movies similar names because you have Last Holiday and I have Last Christmas. And this movie, Last Christmas, with Emily Clark, if you knew her from Games of Thrones.
yeah, actually, I was trying to watch this movie a couple days ago on Netflix.
Did you like it, or you just didn't?
Um, there was a one thing I didn't like. It's that guy. He was like, "You should look up," and I was like, "How old are
What?
you?" That's the first thing, and the second one is that she was so messy. I cannot stand it. That she doesn't have she doesn't have a place where she can take in a nap, where she can sleep, and she's walking on a city with that huge luggage, and so yeah, that's made me nervous a little bit. So I stopped. But if you say that that's the nice movie, I think I will finish this one.
You can finish it if you can finish it even on background, because the senses that this movie raises and just atmosphere that's going on there, it helps this Christmas vibe, because you can see all these beautiful streets. And recently I went to Covent Garden with my friend, and she just out of sudden told me, oh, that's the place where this movie were filmed. I was just, what? Where? Show me more. I want to go there. Yes, and it turned out that some of shops were filmed in Covent Garden in London. So yeah, I really want to find this again and see some secret gardens. I hope that they also were filmed here. I didn't make any research yet. So yeah, I would recommend it, because I find some movies, like, let's call it background movies, and movies that you truly involve and immerse yourself.
Yeah.
So I would say that lots of cheesy Netflix comedy for Christmas, they the first type of movies. And I just turn them when I do something like work or some daily routine, daily chores at home, or maybe when I'm decorating Christmas tree, I will put something like that or my Spotify playlist, just to have this shiny sparkle toys atmosphere or something like that. But
Mhm.
if we're talking about the second type of the movies, even these animations like Scrooge or Grinch or something else like the holiday movie, I really love to be involved in it and just watch it and listen and find some insights for myself, because I truly think that movie can help us to self-reflect, to understand our needs, to our emotions, and yeah, have some wisdom from that.
Yeah, agree. And that's the emotions, that's the feelings. And I also like to have some noise on the background,
Yeah.
when I'm doing something. It's giving me this cozy feeling, because I like to work in the silence when I working on some tasks, because it distracts me. But when I doing something like cooking or we're cleaning, I like to have something on the background as well. Okay, so maybe we're ready to sum up. So I will give you one more point from the movie. I have only one. And
Okay.
I'm not sure that you know this movie, so it also will be maybe some new stuff for you to watch. Okay, so here we go. You have a great career, a lifestyle. You live in the heart of the New York City. But Christmas, you celebrate alone. You have everything you ever dreamed of, like yeah, you like the great job, the great apartment, the great career achievements. But you don't have a like family or much friends, and Christmas you celebrate alone. What would you say on that?
I would say that's actually amazing because I sense that if you truly connected to yourself, you're never alone. And if you're truly happy with all your achievements and career, money, and New York City, you will never be alone. Like even there's something happened in this Christmas that you don't have opportunity to spend this with friends or your family, or you just probably break up from the relationships that were toxic or not just for you. That's amazing. You just need to let it go and be ready to your new chapter. Because if you're truly happy with all what you've done with your business, with your career, and this is just one Christmas that you spent in alone, okay, just take time for yourself. Put a marathon of movies and TV series: Home Alone, Harry Potter, Last Christmas, Grinch, lots of these animations cartoons. Also, there's lots of parties for single people who can just don't want to spend Christmas alone, and they cooperate together, so you can just go there. So I actually don't think that this is a big problem. So I would say this is a good green flag if you emotional stable, if you're truly happy and connected to yourself, and you don't regret that you exchange some career for family happiness. Maybe it's just not for you, not for this right time of period, but next Christmas you will meet someone if you happy inside, if you the whole inside, not just like half of the person.
I'm absolutely agree. I think that's all. This is also a green flag for me because it's talking about you and your personality. So if these things are the most important for you, if you live for your career, that's your choice, and we cannot judge that people. And well, people are different, and someone wants this, family, and somebody wants to have the friends, the circle of the friends, and they can celebrate with them. Someone want to celebrate with the cats. So yeah, that's your choice. I would. Do you have any ideas what this movie is?
I'm actually not. Mm-mm.
I will give you the name, and I will tell a few words about it. The movie name is The Family Man, and that's Nick Cage play the main character. And actually, it's very interesting story because that's the guy who he had the girlfriend, the love of his life, but he went to study, and she went to study at the different locations. And after that, he was focused on a career. But some night, the Christmas Eve, I think, he met the guy who telling that I'm gonna make like the Christmas gift for you, and I'm gonna show you how your life can look like, the alternative life. So when he wakes up. He's living at the heart of the New York City, right? We know that he's like the real life. He wakes up at the New Jersey. He has a house. He has a wife, that girl. He has two beautiful kids, I guess, or the one, two kids, right? But he doesn't have the job, the dream job. He's working, and but he remember his past life, and he's like a guest in this alternative life, and he see how it can be different when it's over, when it's end, and he come back to his real life. He trying to find that woman and make something with her, and that's like that's the very important movie for me because every step you take, every choice you take on your lifetime, it takes you somewhere, and once he made the choice, the career choice, and if he would make the love choice, he would be on the other way, and he had the chance to see one life and the alternative life, and after he compare it, he had the chance also have the third alternative version of his life. So I think that's also a very nice movie, and it's about the Christmas.
Yeah.
So I really hope that we can share these lists of the movie we like, and I can watch it. You can watch. We're gonna discuss it a lot in the others episodes, so you guys get ready for this discussion. It's never ends.
If we sum up all our episodes right now, what we're gonna do for this next week? We are going to drink hot chocolate, decorate our room and flat, watch movies, listen to Spotify Christmas playlists to keep up and boost our mood. And also, most important things, not to be harsh on yourself with all this Christmas rush, deadlines rush, and overachievements that other people somehow do, but they don't do. They also struggling the same like we, but they just don't show us that. Yes,
Exactly.
maybe Ina, you have something to add.
Well, I think I can add the walks with a hot chocolate or a coffee,
Yeah.
just to watch all these lights and all this decoration. I think that's important stuff for me. And also, I want to watch the movies from your list, the ones I never watched, and we'll be happy if you can do the same. So next time we can discuss it. Like
Yeah.
you will tell me your impressions about the movie I suggest, and opposite. And I think that will be very interesting because I might watch the movie as well from my list, just to refresh it a little bit and see how I see it right now with all that experience I have nowadays.
Yeah, deal. So let's stick to that. It sounds like an amazing plan. And if our listeners and viewers have some Christmas movies to watch, please just comment and we will keep up and discuss it next episode. Because for us, it's also very important to have some feedback and to collect these Christmas movies and series for all months that awaits us.
Exactly. And I suggest that we can attach the name of these movies as well. Like
Yes,
let's start that list
yes.
and make it bigger.
Amazing idea. So we will meet each other next week, the same time, and we will see how it goes. Let's keep up and boost our Christmas.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
It was nice to talk to you.
the same, likewise. Thank you so much, Ina.
See you soon.